and we may even do a live podcast that day. We've been discussing maybe
that could
doing
be
that.
After dark. Podcast After Dark.
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows what's going to go on
We'll have
there.
a warning label on that one. But yeah, so hopefully you guys have a great time at your Super Bowl parties that you're throwing or attending. So Frank, let's finish up the show. Our first ever Super Bowl preview together. Who do you like? Give me your pick and why.
I'm going to sound like what is it, McAfee? Where I come off chanting one side and then give you the hook 'em horns on the other side. But it is really, really hard and difficult to bet against Mahomes. 17-0 in games decided by score or less. And he's just been fantastic. Xavier Worthy has been a guy that's been getting open a little bit more. He's an X factor. He has all the speed in the world, the fastest guy in the NFL. You got a better defense, and you got probably the best coach in the NFL. All that being said, I just feel like the Eagles are a better football team. I really do. And Saquon Barkley is going to be the biggest difference maker in this game. Jalen Hurts is going to run when necessary. He'll get the short yardage when necessary. A.J. Brown will have a couple of big plays with play action. And their defense is going to maul Patrick Mahomes. If the referees don't get involved, I think this is a 7-point game for the Eagles. Very similar to what we saw a couple of years ago. Double-digit lead at halftime, and just not fall asleep in the second half. Make the proper adjustments, and that's where you lean on Barkley to just take the reins home and win your first Super Bowl. I think Barkley and Jalen Hurts win their first Super Bowl and win Super Bowl 59.
Well, your breakdown is very similar to mine, because on paper, everyone agrees, me, you, as well as Steve Merrill, that Philadelphia wins the paper battle, right? And it's not really that close. I mean, they win the majority of the position battles. I think Jalen Hurts is one of the top 10, 12 quarterbacks in the league. Saquon's the best running back in the league. A.J. Brown, they got talent all over, best offensive line, best defensive line. And so everything in my brain says take Philadelphia. However, when I look at Kansas City, you've got, as we said, the best player in the NFL, possibly could go down in history eventually as the best quarterback in the NFL. He's got some work to do, but he's on a pretty good track to get it. One of the best coaches ever in the NFL, one of the best defensive coordinators in the NFL. So for me, when I looked at all that, there was two things that kept coming back to me that I thought had the biggest separation as far as what can make a difference. And the first thing was coaching. And I know that Eagles fans are going to go, what are you talking about?